Hi everybody, this is Matt. Thanks for watching and welcome back. The number one handgun that I get the most questions about nowadays, at this moment in time anyway, is the Glock 19X. And the conversation with you viewers usually starts off with this: Matt, do you own one? Have you bought one yet? Well, simply, no, I don't own a Glock 19X. The reason is I don't need one. I have a Glock 19, I have a Glock 17, they both serve me well, and I just don't need it. Question number two is, what do you think about it? Have you handled it? Have you shot it? Have you taken it apart? You know, what do you feel about the ergonomics of it and all that sort of thing? Well, that I can answer. I can answer that question for you real simple. For those of you that don't know what a Glock 19X is, basically it combines a Glock 19 with a Glock 17, more or less. So the Glock 19 tends to be my go-to gun. This is my primary carry gun. It fits my hand really well. My hand works with this. It's very accurate for me, so I like it. I like the gun a lot. So that's why I carry it. Now with the Glock 17, it has a bigger frame and a longer slide. So the thing is, fits my hand well also, but what do we actually gain here? We gain, what, a good ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch of slide length. But the other thing that we get on a Glock 17 is we get a larger grip. So for people that have really large hands, this can work out pretty well. Also, it allows you just to drop in a standard Glock magazine that'll hold 17 rounds if your state allows for that. So what the Glock 19X is, it basically blends the slide length of the Glock 19 with the height and the capacity of the Glock 17's grip. So the question about what I think about it, I like it. I like the fit and finish. I like where they're going with it. Ergonomically, one thing that I like about it, and this is just personal preference, I like the fact that they've removed the finger grooves. For me, it just fits in my hand a little bit better. I like that. I like that feature a lot. The new finish that Glock has been using on their Gen 5s, I like that finish. I really do. But on the Glock 19X, one little downside, and that's just personal preference, I don't particularly care for the color, but, you know, what can I say? It is what it is. Let's see, what else can I tell you about it that I like? Oh, the balance. There's something about the balance, the fact that you have a 17-round magazine in here, which adds a little bit of weight to it, as well as girth. It feels more balanced in the hand. And I like that. It's hard to kind of quantify that for you. It's not something that's easily shown to you through a video. It's like if I told you how something smelled, I'm like, oh, smell that. You can't do that on video, at least not with current technology. Same thing goes with balance. But I like the way that the Glock 19X is balanced. It feels really, really good. Texturing on it, everything, I like that. Essentially, there's nothing that I would do to a Glock 19X except change out the sights. I would probably put a Ameriglow on there or a Trijicon set of sights. But aside from that, it's a good gun. I really like the feel, but I can't begin to tell you how much I like the balance of it. Now, the Glock 19X also comes with Glock's latest and greatest barrel, which seems to improve on accuracy. I like that too, and I think that you would as well. So this isn't really a sales pitch for it, but I'm just telling you, I can't find anything really, really wrong with the Glock 19X, and if I was in the market for one, I wouldn't hesitate to go ahead and purchase it. I think overall the biggest thing for me is the balance. I like that, and I like it a lot. So as far as anything else, let's see, the trigger feels very much like my Glock 43 trigger because, you know, it's no longer using the old trigger systems like we had in all the previous generation Glocks, like the Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, and the Gen 4 Glocks. It's now more along the lines of like when the Glock 42 and the Glock 43 came out. And trigger is a little bit different, feels a little bit stiffer to me, but again, that's just simply because it's different. I don't have any problems with the trigger in my Glock 43. I can shoot that one okay. So Glock 19X passes muster for me in that department as well. So those are my impressions and everything. I like the firearm, and if you're in the market, go ahead and consider it. It's definitely one of those things that you could consider. If you are a Glock person and you have plenty of Glocks already in your stable, and you have Glock holsters and Glock magazines, something to think about. But you have other options in the market today because you've got some pretty good Smith & Wesson M&Ps out there, you've got some good Springfields. Basically, find something that fits you. Find something that fits your hand well, that you can shoot well, and take it from there. When in doubt, find a gun shop and a gun range that have rentals available so you can try it out before you buy. That's the best way to do it. So anyway, that's my 2 cents worth. Glock 19X, I give it 2 thumbs up, but that's just me. So anyway, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, everybody, have a good one. And of course, be safe out there.